Wow. Okay, so this is our first video from Texas-Centered Medicine, your choice in San Antonio, Texas for your classical healing. Today we're going to be going over the big picture. The big picture is something very important for acupuncture students or for anyone interested in learning acupressure. These are points that are very critical points to facilitate healing, etc. Today we're going to be trying to go over as much as we can. It's the first video, so there might be some issues, as you could see with that locking up there for a moment. But we're going to go ahead. Okay, so when you go in for your board exam, this is in help prepare you for your board exam. You're going to go in, they're going to give you a large stack of dry erase sheets, and they're all bound together, so you have so much room. Do not worry about trying to make this small. Do not worry about trying to write small. You've got plenty of room. But you do want to organize all of your thoughts. I would recommend it. There's some of you that got a lock mind up here. I got 3 kids, a wife, and lots of other things going on. I want to lock it away into my memory, sit down for the test, and get it all out on paper so that not 1 second goes by during the test where I feel like I don't know it. So let's get over to the board. Okay. So you're going to sit down on the test and you're going to see this board. This board is going to represent all that you need to know for the 5 elements points over here. This is going to be all the back shu and front mu. And this is going to be all the one source, lu connecting, and shi clef points. So when you sit down, you'll have a graph paper. Just go ahead and make some paper that's 2, 4, 6 across, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 down. First thing you're going to want to do is fill out what meridians we're talking about. And in order to start out, you might be nervous during the test. Just flap your hand on the table and look at the first one. It's going to be lung. Okay, so we're going to put down lung. Then the next one, you're just going to go right through it. You'll probably be able to do it quicker because you're writing pericardium, heart, spleen, liver, and kidney. So these are all yin. And those are going to be the yin on the arm and on the leg in an order that you'll be able to quickly identify. We're going to keep this one blank with an X, 3 X's. Then we're going to continue down, and now we're just going to line up the yang meridians with the yin meridians. So we're going to go large intestine, sanjiao, small intestine, stomach, gallbladder, and bladder. So now you've got that all written down. Next thing, what I enjoyed on the test is I went ahead and wrote what elements they were across the top. Obviously, you've got your well, spring, stream, river, and sea. But I just went ahead and wrote the elements that means down. So for the yin, we're going to deal with wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. Critical with water. If you use W again, you'll get confused. So just do water, the H2O. Okay, if you know what that is, that's water. Now you go down here to the yang, and with yang obviously starts out with metal. So we're going to go to metal, water, again H2O, and from water, wood, fire, and earth. Okay, now to break this whole code on this, you're going to want to remember a phone number. It's a very important phone number. Put it in your head as a very, very important phone number. That starts with 8. You got 8 fingers without your thumbs, right? So you got 8. Let's start out with 8. And this is a number you're just going to have to remember. But there's a pattern in it, right? 8, 5, 4. Sorry. 8, 5, 4, 5, 4, 7. Continuing on. 5, 6, 5. 41. Remember that one? 41. 38. 60. Now, believe it or not, that has cracked the code for the rest of everything. If you have ever practiced acupuncture or acupoints, if you've got these down, now you're pretty well established that you're going to be able to fill the rest of it out. Let's go ahead and start with the Hersey points on the yin. Now, this is all going to be around the elbow and the knee, right? So lung, what's around the lung on that elbow? Yes, 5. Okay? Then we're going to go pericardium. Okay, pericardium, that's 3. And heart, that's also 3. Spleen, that is on the knee, so we've got 9. And liver, right behind the knee, slightly on the, we got 8. And kidney, 10. Okay, we've got that taken care of. Now let's go down to large intestine. Large intestine, on the arm again, we've got 11. We use that point a lot for releasing heat. Sanjiao, you got 10, right on the elbow there. Small intestine, if you remember small intestine, it's 8. And 9 goes right up to the higher, so you know it's not that, it's 8. Stomach, 36. You guys, we all use that quite a bit. In fact, I need to rub my 36, right now, perfect. Okay, gallbladder, 34. We all know where that one is. Good for marrow. Okay, and 40 for the bladder. Wow, don't we use that a lot? So that was pretty simple. And then it's as simple as counting down. Ready? So we're going to go 11, 10, 9. Okay, 9, we keep on going. 9, 8, 7. Again, 9, 8, 7. Great job, everybody. Now, this is really simple. We're just going to go 1, 2, 3 on all 3 of these. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, large intestine. We're going to also do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it doesn't matter what you're feeling like at this time. Everything's going pretty well because you're really getting confident now that, wow, I'm gonna get this test taken care of. I'm filling this thing out fast. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Stomach. Okay, stomach, we start right at the end of stomach. We all know stomach ends at 45. So 45, 44, 43. Gallbladder, we're going to count down from 44. 44, 43. And see how you got a pattern here with 44, 40 in this? That just helps you know that you're doing the right thing. You're going to do this really great during the test. You're going to be at peace. You got the earmuffs on, and you just keep cranking. Oh, bladder, 67. It's the end of 67, right? Then 66. And then 65. Okay, you've got more than what you need taken care of. And you got yang here. So what you could do at this point is go ahead and go through the ones that are the honorary points for each organ and circle them. Now, you can do that just by taking it and circling it, right? So you just lung, what's lung? Okay, lung's metal. Pericardium, what's pericardium? Fire. Circle it. Heart, fire, circle it. That's what I did during my test. Really no problems. Quick, and it gets your mind in the state so that when you're asked those 5-element questions, you're able to master them very quickly. Okay, now, the nice part about how this big picture is kind of taken care of is that at the end of it, you're going to have a couple different ways to look at points and look at the meridians. Okay, the next way we're going to go down, we're going to do this, is the back shoe points. Critical point of this is that there's no 16, no 17, no 24, and no 26. No 16, 17, 24, or 26. And take it, leave it, whatever you need. I think back shoe points, they get pretty simple. You can make up a story. But let's just start with, let's go right down this first. So knowing that, we're going to start with 13, 13, 14, 15. Oh, we skipped 16 and 17. We go right to 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh, it's 24 hours in a day. We're going to do 23. We're skipping 24, 25, 27. We're skipping 26, and 28. This is an extra column, so we can just get rid of it. No problem down here. Now we go through what our back shoe points are. Those are all the bladder meridians. So now we're going to remember lung, right? Starts up at the top, makes sense. And then it's always going to be yin organ before, or more yin, more protective before less protective. So we're going to go pericardium, which is more protective than the heart. And then we're going to go skip a couple, and bam, at 18, some people back in olden days, they start getting liver problems because the drinking age used to be 18. So we've got liver there. And after liver, liver's the yin side, and then gallbladder. And then after gallbladder, we got spleen, stomach, again yin to yang, right? And then we got sanjiao, kind of in the middle of nowhere, but there's 3 S's in a row. And then kidney. Everybody should know kidney 23. We use that a lot of times. No problem there. Large intestine. We know the front move of the large intestine a lot of times, so we can remember 25. Small intestine and bladder. Both of those, they're going to be pretty quick to remember. Okay, now, so that was the back shoe. Now we're going to go over here to the front moo. Front moo, obviously, jump all over the chest, kind of, but there's going to be a pattern here I want you to pick up on. So lung, guess what? Lung again. Lung 1. Next one, pericardium. Bam! Ugh, right in the middle of the chest. It's right, the protective right in the middle of the chest is Ren 17. Then you move down. Heart. Where's heart? Just below, kind of a point that you can actually puncture the heart in is Ren. You don't want to. 14. Okay, then we got liver. Liver, we have to start thinking that 14, as soon as you see 14, you're thinking 4s. Okay, so you got Ren 14, and this is an interesting one, liver 14. And we got one more 4, this time it's a 24. So gallbladder is actually gallbladder 24. Okay, so you got 3 4s in a row. Now you're thinking, I've got to take a break a little bit. With spleen, it goes back to liver again. And it's a countdown, liver 13. Okay, stomach. We know from the stomach that it's going to be stomach 25. Sorry, that's not, never mind. Stomach, we know from studying that it's Ren 12. We use that for diet a lot. Ren 12. Sanjiao. Sanjiao is going to be right back along the Ren again, right? And we just hit Ren again, and we're going to start this countdown on Ren. Ren 5. Now that's a point, right? That's we rarely use, but it's really gets those passageways going with Sanjiao. Okay, so now we hit 5. Now we've got in a 3 set of 5. It's going to go 5, 25, 25. First one, we're talking kidney, gallbladder, 25. So these are the 5s, the group of 5s again. Large intestine, that's the one I was at before. We got stomach, 25, right beside the belly button. Stomach, 25. Small intestine, you got Ren 4, and then counting down, Ren 3. Okay, so you see this pattern here. We got 4s together, and then we start with Ren 5, and we count down Ren 5, Ren 4, Ren 3, but Ren 5 also tracks the 3 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, that. So now you've got how the back lines up. Now what I would recommend is now draw right beside that where the do match up to it. I can't draw on this program, and I wanted to keep it nice and neat for you at home. But if you start drawing from do 1 down here to do 3, and then know where the breaks are, and just kind of draw it right along here, and then you have all the back area together. Okay, take some time and just draw it out and know where the do aligns with the back shoe. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Okay, next we're going to go over here. Over here, come up with an acronym. My name's Lance, so we're going to go U, Lance, stop. The X means stop to me. You come up with whatever you want. You like kisses. X can be a kiss, whatever. You, Lance, stop. Whatever you want to have. Okay, this one, we're going to do this in a specific way so that to bring the clock into it. Because a lot of times, obviously you can draw the clock really quick, heart, gallbladder, make it all work. But during the test, you don't want to spend a bunch of time trying to draw the clock. So let's just put the clock right in, starting with the lung. That's where we're taught that it all starts. So let's start with lung. Then we go large intestine. Then we go stomach, spleen. Then right to the hand again. We're going to go heart, small intestine, bladder, and then bladder, and then kidney, and then pericardium, Sanjiao, gallbladder, whoops, gallbladder, 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 gallbladder. There we go. I'll help you remember it. Gallbladder a lot of times, and then liver. Okay, this helps you in a couple ways. First, it groups the like named meridians together, and you've also got the earth, the heavens, and the man right together as well. Okay, now this is going to be a very interesting way to do it, and I promise you it works. It worked for me. It'll work for you. The things you have to remember are 7, 6. Good. 7, 6, 6, 7, 34. 7, 6, 6, 7, 34. Okay, are we ready? This is where it gets fun, because this is kind of, you've already done all this stuff over here. You've built confidence. You got a couple minutes left. I promise you, you can get this all done in less than 5 minutes. Now, we're taking a long time today because I'm talking you through it. Okay, ready? So we're going to start right here. 7, 6. And then we're going to go to the next one. 6, 7. Okay, that was pretty good. Oh, 34. 34. 34. So you repeat 34 twice. And my cat is hitting my mic, so I'm not my mic, hitting my desk, so it's going to look weird. Okay, 34. And then we do it right here. 34. Okay. And then heart, we're back to 7, 6 again. 7, this time we're skipping 1. 7, 6. And this is a pattern I promise you will get ingrained in your head. 7, 6. And then you can fill out, because the 6s are right beside each other. 6, 7. And guess what? We're going to hit again. We're going to skip bladder. We know those numbers are big. So we're going to go 34. 34. And then guess what? We kind of are starting to run out of numbers, so we have to kick right back to 7, 6 again on pericardium. So we got pericardium, 7, 6. When this happens, you know you're getting low on all your numbers. You've spent them all. You've sowed the seeds, and you're in Sanjiao now. Sanjiao, we're starting, because we ran out of 3s, we're starting with 4, and 5, and then guess what? We ran out of 6s, so we can only use a 7. But then we go down to liver, and we found our 3, and this time it skips, but still a 5, but there's a tie-in with our other 6. So depending on how you want to remember that, that's how I do it. 7, 6, 6, 7, 34, 34. 7, 6, 6, 7, 34. Uh-oh, we ran out of 34s. 7, 6. Oh, no, I ran out of 34s. I got to use a 4, 5, 7. I lost a 6. And then 3, skip 4, 5, and 6. Come up with anything you want to do. That works really well for me. So now you've got like a mouth with a bunch of teeth missing. So you're going to want to figure out how to make up a story with this one. I see 3 and 4 here. I see, okay, 7. Uh-oh, I need an 8 to block that from happening anymore. 6, 6. One of the numbers there, 6, 6, 6, 30. sorry, 63. 6, 6, 63. Kidney, we got 3, 4, 5. Pericardium is interesting because I figured this one out after 3, 4, 5, 4. So we got a 4 there. No problem. Okay, we got 3, 4, 5, 7. This number, you think during the test, what could that be? Oh, look at 63. This one is 36. We got that taken care of. And now you've got a lot of points filled in. So now this is when I was sitting and I said, how can I get the rest of them? And I started looking like, wait a second, it's right over here under the yin category, right? So we got 9. We got 9. And this pattern works to fill these all in. We got large intestine, we go from here. It's not that one because it's yang. With yang, you always have to do something different. Just think that in the head. So this is 4. It's just 1 up, 1 away, 1 towards the main part of the body. So you got 4. Okay, stomach. You see stomach, we got 43 there. So guess what? We're going to make a 42. 42. And stomach right here. We're going to go 1 over, and it's going to be even 1 more than that. So it's going to be 40. 1 up towards the midsection. Okay? A lot of people can fill the wand source and loop connecting in pretty easy because we use it a lot. But as you can see, the sheet clef now are all taken care of by that formula. But going on to heart, we look up and we see the heart is 7. This is it says that doesn't work there, so we're going to do heart. We're going to go 3, 4, 5. And you see right here this pattern, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can test your stuff afterwards. Okay, small intestine. Small intestine, we got, guess what? It's a yang. It's between these two, so we got 4. You see how that worked there? I moved over and looked at it. Bladder. Bladder's an interesting one. We got it 65, so it's going to be 64 because it's just 1 over. 1 away from the toes or away from the fingers on the yang meridian. Okay, bladder, this one. So we go to bladder again, and we look at this, and we go 1, but bladder's a little different because there's so many. We're going to go to 58. Okay? 58. And that's, right, we counted 1 down, but bladder has so many that we're going to go ahead and skip 2. Know where 58 is in your head and just know that it skips to that one. They're beside each other, very interesting. Okay, gallbladder. So gallbladder, 41, and gallbladder, we're going to do 40. So it follows the same pattern. 40. And gallbladder here, we've got 38. Oh, guess what? 37. And congratulations, guys. You've got it all taken care of. You've got your big picture. I really appreciate your time. Again, you have to take this into your own account. I will get the other videos up shortly. This took a long time to get done. I passed the exam. I want to help you in any way. Make comments as you wish. Please be positive. I mean, there's no sense in tearing me down speaking or my wild cat running around. So, really appreciate you. Have a blessed day. And I look forward to working with you. Our job, everyone, is to attempt to bring people to a spot where they can heal. Have a great day. God bless you.